Hey everyone, here we are again for the Map of the Month map making workshop series, and I believe we're up to number 10, and we're doing North America. So it's taken quite a few videos to get through this map, but let's take a look at what we've done so far. And since the last video, I just want to tell you that I have colored in a bunch of those provinces that we've already labeled. I still have a few more to do, like Yukon Territory, Northwest Territories, Nunavut. Okay, but I did I'm almost done with British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec, Newfoundland and Labrador. Well, let me set my timer before I forget. That way we'll go for 10 more minutes. But you can see I did Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Prince Edward Island, as well as Newfoundland and Labrador. So now I also have a few more states to color in the United States. I haven't got to those yet. The Midwest region, I'll be doing that little by little too. But we did label some bodies of water too, Baffin Bay and Labrador Sea. So we're really actually pretty well set with Canada. Let's go check these little things off. We've got Labrador Sea, Baffin Bay, Beaufort Sea, and we've got the we've already done all the provinces. So I think what we'll do now is jump to this northernmost state of Alaska, and I believe we've already labeled it. I've taken a second to draw in this little line right here. Can you see that line? That is a river that I want to put on the map, and that happens to be the Yukon River. Yeah, you can see it actually begins in the Yukon Territory of Canada, and it flows up through Alaska, where it enters the sea. And I believe that's the Bering Sea up there. We're going to label that. Let's label the Yukon River. Okay. Now, in addition to the Yukon River, I talked about the Bering Sea. We can go ahead and label that too. Up here, I'm touching upon Alaska's coast. We've also got the Beaufort Sea, B-E-A-F-O-R-T. And I can check those off the list too. Gulf of Alaska is right in this area here. Okay, and we'll check those off later on. Okay, so this remaining large area is Greenland. It's the largest island that is not a continent, and it's kind of funny that it's named Greenland because it's really mostly covered with ice. But because it's such a big island, I'm going to use capital letters. It's actually a territory of a European country, Denmark. So I might actually put that, even though it's geographically part of North America, it's a territory of Denmark. So I think I'll put that in parentheses just down here. That's just an interesting fact. Denmark. Okay, good. Now I'm going to take my blue, and I'm just going to put a little bit of blue along some of that coast of Greenland. We have a lot of water up in the northern part of this. Is all Arctic Ocean up here, and we've got a lot of water to work on. And I won't do it all with you. I'll leave a lot of it up to you, but you can see you're going to go all the way around Greenland. You're going to go around Baffin Island. There's a lot of little inlets and coves and bays and harbors and all these little nooks and crannies along the coast that you've got to really be careful about getting into there. Take your time. If you go too fast, you're gonna flood out the land there. You don't want to do that. Also, try to avoid coloring over your letters when you color some of these islands. When you do color in these islands, they will start to merge together. The blue will start to merge a bit. You get into all these islands up here. Now, I will take the time between videos to add a little more color to these territories, just to show you which is which. Okay, and well, I could actually, let's do Yukon territory real quick. That would be one more off the list. Maybe I should go over that river with a blue, now that I've sketched it in. I don't know exactly where it begins in the Yukon. It might even go a little further down, but I'll bring it down about that far. Okay, so we've got all this coastline. Oh, maybe it'd be good to put this also, just to show that this is Canada. I'm going to put in capital letters C-A-N-A-D-A. If you weren't sure, if you weren't aware of this, you might think that Alaska is part of Canada because it's so close to Canada. But if we put USA just above that boundary line, that'll be a little bit clearer for people who don't know that that's part of the U.S. Okay, good. All right, Greenland. I think because, like I said, it's mostly covered with ice, I might use green for Greenland, but I'm not going to color the whole. I'm going to leave a lot of it white. I think I'll just give it a little edging of green on the inside. And that'll give it the impression of being land. Okay, although it is, like I said, it's a very icy island. Okay. Okay, let's see. Now, I would also suggest darkening in some of these place names that we labeled in the last video. You can do that at some point. Nova Scotia. Let's do that as an example. Now, if I go down a little bit further down, the only remaining part of this map is this area of the Caribbean Sea, which includes a lot of islands, a lot of independent countries and also territories of other countries. And we will probably be able to check those off our list at some point, but I'll save that for the next video because you know, there's a lot of work to be done on that, and a lot of little, very fine details that we're going to have to label, little tiny islands, and it's going to be a little bit challenging compared to some of the other parts of the map, but we'll tackle that in the next video. All right, thank you.